Hey guys, it's me, Delicious Delights. Today I have a video on the newest release from the house of Serge Lutens, and it's called Dent de Lait. So, I heard about this fragrance for the very first time when I read an article about it on Fragrantica, and it was strange. Dent de Lait, I think if it's translated into English, it's called milk teeth, which is, I guess, means baby teeth. A bit of a strange name. Dent de Lait, I don't know. So baby teeth. So obviously baby teeth eventually fall out, and when they do fall out, you know, there's blood and spit and all that stuff, and it's kind of disgusting. But I'm not really sure what they were trying to, what smell. Maybe they're trying to recreate that smell or maybe that feeling of losing teeth. I'm not sure. I haven't checked the notes in this fragrance, so I'm kind of like in the air. My thoughts about it are in the air about why they would call a fragrance Dent de Lait or make a fragrance that references baby teeth. Alright, so here's the sample. Just a little side note, they just changed their bottles from you know, the old 50 mils. They changed them into larger 100 ml bottles, and they're only available in one size. I did take pictures of it when I visited their boutique a week ago, it was, yeah, and I'll insert them for you here. So yeah, this is the first release, I guess, in the new bottle. So let's get into it. I just sprayed it on my skin here. Oh my gosh, you guys, it is so metallic. It reminds me of braces. Maybe the name is making me think that, but it also reminds me as if you were to take some tin foil and put it in your mouth and chew it. And I'm not sure if you guys ever did that as a kid. I think it was a part of some kind of science experiment when I was in school. So I actually did that, and you get this really weird metallic-y, almost electrifying feeling in your mouth. And when I smell this, it reminds me exactly of that science experiment, because it's super metallic. Like super metallic. What else do I get? It's kind of like a very strange earthiness in there that I have never ever experienced in a fragrance before. What reminds me, what the imagery that I'm getting exactly is of that tin foil kind of electrifying in my mouth with the spit. It's just weird. The earthiness in here kind of reminds me of deep, dark soil. Kind of vegetal a little bit, and it really honestly feels like as if you just pulled out like a big root out of the ground. And the ground is moist, so you can easily pull it out. If you were to smell the roots, and take that smell and combine it with that feeling of tin foil in your mouth being kind of electrified with the spit and the saliva, well, that's the same thing. Just that whole weird combination, it's so interesting, you guys. I'm not saying the smell's bad. It's a very interesting and challenging smell that is extremely hard to describe, especially if you haven't seen the notes, which I haven't. So since there's the word lait in here, that means milk in French, and I am kind of getting that feeling of a creamy texture in there, which kind of works with the whole thing. I'm not really sure why. It kind of it melds those two aspects of this fragrance that I just mentioned together, kind of just melting them together, and it kind of works, to be honest. Even though maybe that description in the beginning was a little bit off-putting, that milk kind of ties it together, making it less odd and strange. But it still is. It is very, very, very odd and strange, gotta say, if I'm just gonna be real with you guys. And I think that this is a fragrance that I'm a little bit undecided about whether I like it or not. Because it's so different and unique and strange, I have respect for it. But I really do like milk as a note as well. And that really weird imagery that it gave me about the tin foil, like chewing it, that was a little bit different. That was a little bit interesting, I think. So I think I need more time with this fragrance to decide whether I like it. The earthiness in here is kind of nice because I do like dark, earthy, rooty kind of smells. A little bit like food. And this doesn't smell like food, but that rooty earthiness reminds me of like pulling vegetables out of the ground, like a carrot or, you know, like potatoes, and then mashing it together, which can be baby food, I guess, if I'm gonna stretch it that far. But yeah, those are my quick thoughts of it so far. Let me just go into Fragrantica to tell you a little bit more about it. This one is an eau de parfum concentration. I also want to mention that the fragrance lasted a long time on my skin, even with just one spray, so there was no longevity or projection issues with this. I'm gonna type in Dent de Lait. Okay, let's see here. The main accords: metallic, milky, balsamic, almond, and smoky. Really? Okay. The notes, there's only 5 listed here, and it's by Christopher Sheldrake. The notes are milk, metallic notes, incense, heliotrope, and almond. So my interpretation was way, well, I wouldn't say off, a little bit different from what the notes are. I don't really get smoke in it. I don't get almond in it, although there is a little bit of a powdery quality in it. I didn't really think heliotrope or almond. I think milkiness, earthiness, metallic-y, electrifying feeling. Oddly, as odd as that sounds. And that's pretty much it, you guys. I think I'm gonna update you later in a future video about what I really think about it, you know, because right now I'm a little bit undecided, but this has been requested by a few of you, and these are just my initial thoughts. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. I'll be back with more videos, of course, and that's all I'm gonna say. Hope you guys have a good one. See ya. Bye.